What fool thing is Johnny doing now? Well, here we go. Lee Hacklin, private investigator in Triad Agency, Chapter 9. The rest of the day was uneventful. Lord have mercy. The cast and crew were staying at the Sheridan Landmark. My suite had a glorious view of the Golden Gate Bridge. Like a bridge over troubled water, I will lay thee down. It was 9 at night. The Dukes of Hazzard was a rerun. It was the one where Bo and Luke outwit Boss Hogg, and I was cleaning my gun. I wondered about Julius and Juliet. Cute names for a couple, if that's what they really were. If that's what they were. I took the elevator to the penthouse suite where Julius was staying. Knock, knock. There was some rustling inside, then silence. Someone's hand was in the cookie jar. I tried the door. Too salty. It was unlocked, and I invited myself in. Julius and Juliet were on the couch, not safe for work, and in nothing but their underwear. I looked out their window, whoa, vertigo, and said, "Put your clothes on, kids, and pray. Tell your old Uncle Lee what the score is and why it's such a big deal." A few minutes later, Julius and Juliet wearing hotel bathrobes, and I were sitting at a dining room table. Juliet was crying softly. "Tell him, honey." He sighed and said, "All right then. Lee, me and Juliet were engaged. She's pregnant. I'm going to be a father. Congratulations. Why all the secrecy?" Juliet lit a cigarette and said, "My stepfather is Robert Chen. He's the Chinese godfather of San Francisco. I met Julius at my audition. It was love and lust at first sight. When I told my father I was dating a black man, he went crazy. He said he was going to kill Julius. Honey, my dad doesn't know. He hates the whole idea of mixed marriages, too. I had a few beers with Austin one night. I told him everything. He said he was going to take care of it. I don't know what he meant by that, but he wasn't just a great actor. He was a genuine tough guy, you know. I think he tried to pay off Robert for my protection. Then he was killed. I'm next if I'm not super careful. I won't eat or drink anything from that damn craft services table. That's where Austin got his spiked Gatorade. That's our story. After me and Juliet exchange vows and sign the paper, then I'll tell Dad and let the chips fall where they may. We're moving to Italy. I know a producer who makes spaghetti westerns. They're looking for black actors. Is that what you want? Hell, no. I'm American and I want to stay that way. Juliet nodded and said, "Me too." There was a knock on the door. Julius froze and said, "We didn't order room service." I drew my Browning, ran to the door, looked through the peephole, and shooed Julius and Juliet towards the restroom. I mouthed, "Get in the tub." They nodded vigorously. There is a time for youthful rebellion, and there is a time for enthusiastic compliance. Now, we must give credit where credit is due. Bridge Over Troubled Water is by Paul Simon. Thanks for watching, and don't forget, God loves you. Happy Thursday.